Hello, it's me, Peejay Stardust, and today I'm going to talk to you about St. Patrick's Day. Now, St. Patrick's Day is an amazing and very special day for everyone, of course, except for the snake. And why does the snake not like it? Because the snake was cleared. Patrick told him he may pack his bags and head for mainland Europe, or by the power of the Lord God Almighty, he'd stick a fork into his back and burst him. And that was the end of the snake in Ireland, at least until it was reincarnated into Mick Boland from Paul and Pather, the greatest trimmer of a con artist, sheep-stealing muck savage I ever came across in my life. Sure, you couldn't believe the news on his radio. That's who was his radio. You'd say, Mick, what time is it? And he'd say, time for you to get a new watch. And you'd say, sure, after I grand watch, my watch is gone. And so was Mick, down to the fair to buy magic beans with it, or at least that was the story he was putting out anyway. Speaking of fairs, St. Patrick's Day is often like a big fair, with parades and drinking, and men drinking pints, and women drinking pints, and children drinking pints, and playing with other children dressed as giraffes, drinking pints. There's Irish dancing, bagpipes playing, small dogs spray painted green running out in front of cars, and leprechauns racing to find pots of gold, because they know as soon as it hits midnight, they're going to melt. Meanwhile, St. Patrick standing on top of a tractor trailer with his magic crook, firing sweets off the side and landing them in the eyes of small babies, momentarily blinding them. A great family day out, if you have a family and aren't homeless. Now, I can remember my first St. Patrick's Day parade like it was 60 years ago. And it was. I was only a boy at the time, and I was convinced I was going to be the next St. Patrick of Ireland. St. PJ. I set out to banish whatever came before me in the land, and started by trying to banish the Murphys from Coot Hill. But they just wedged me and stole my shoes. Then I decided to go after the earthworm, but everyone made fun of me, and none of the girls would kiss me because they said I had worms in my mouth. Well, blessed and crikeys, why would I put worms in my mouth? God knows you were a tick. I'm sorry, sometimes I think everything gets to me. So I soon gave up my notions of becoming the next big saint out of Ireland, and decided to concentrate on becoming the biggest country western singer since Garth Brogan, with such classics as Rain on Me, I Am the Ground, and Who Stole the Tinker's Tram. But that's a story for another day. A day when the sun will burst through the clouds will burst through the sky, and the sky will burst through the window, sending glass left and right. So today's lesson is, I was once a boy, and if you stick a fork into a snake's back, he'll burst. Bye!